Okay. Our reading for you tonight, let me back up. For those who may not know me, my name is Paula Albright. I am not a contributor to the Nasty Women Project, but I am a supporter. I am definitely a very nasty woman. I am a surrogate voice for this evening. I am reading on behalf of a contributor. The contributor for this evening is Elizabeth Martin. She's a business owner from Cincinnati, Ohio. And her story is A Safer Shore. Death. I am 21. My mother is dying. She has been fighting cancer for 8 years, but now she is tired, and I become tired watching her die. Every day I feel as though I am fighting waves in the ocean that crash upon me, and all I want to do is stay afloat and make it to shore. Every day I am drowning. I am in the middle of the perfect storm, and all I want is security. Love. Mark is my security. Mark has blonde hair and piercing blue eyes that cut through to my soul. He understands me and is kind to me. He offers friendship and a break from reality. He throws me a proverbial life preserver, and before I know it, I am madly in love with him. Marriage. Angry outbursts begin 6 months into our marriage. At first, they are minor. He has issues with some of the shirts that I wear. They expose too much of the breasts that he bought and paid for. I paid too much for those things to let anyone else get a free peek, he says. Mark is paranoid, too. He finds ways to be suspicious of nothing, denying his claims of my cheating. It is my new pastime. Mark shoots his arrows anywhere he can find a target. According to him, I am a horrible wife. I need to worry about my appearance. My pussy is nasty. I need to clean it up. Pregnancy. I am 22 and 5 months pregnant. Mark has gone out drinking with coworkers. Snow has been falling for hours, and I am worried because I know Mark is driving home drunk. Relief washes over me when I hear the engine of his car roar into the driveway. But there's anxiety, too. He is alive, but in what condition? Mark stumbles through the door and walks up the stairs. I wait for him on the stairs. My scruffy bathrobe wrapped tightly around my bulging pregnant belly. What are you thinking, driving home drunk on a night like tonight, no less, I ask. Mark replies with an answer I don't accept. He admits a low growl and lunges at me. My back flattens against the wall, my arms pinned above my head, one hand wraps around my throat. His eyes, blue infernos burning with rage, lock with mine. I break away and move toward the stairs. My trembling hand reaches for the banister, but it's too late. My knees crumble, and I tumble down the stairs. I lie like a heap on the floor, my hands searching my belly, hoping for a kick, a sign of life. Above me, I hear him say, I hope you lose the baby, you stupid bitch. My child. Mark does not get his wish. On a mild, pleasant day, 4 months later, I give birth to my third child, a healthy baby girl. Married life. Mark never laid a hand on me again, but it is too late. He laid the groundwork that night. I still see the fiery look in his eyes when he is disappointed. He still towers over me. He likes to throw things, too, anything he can find. The walls of our house are pockmarked with everyday visual reminders of his barely restrained rage. Divorce. Mark has been having an affair, multiple affairs. In fact, the last time I caught him red-handed. It is what I needed to finally leave. But leaving is still difficult. I am engulfed in waves of grief. I am mourning the death of what I had hoped my marriage would become so many years ago. The dreams I had for the future are all lost. The wreckage of the ship is drifting away with the waves. The carnage spreads everywhere, and I do not know where it will resurface. Single life. I am 41, and I have spent the last couple of years taking time to focus on myself. I don't have much of an interest in a relationship, but I give Josh a chance. It's our third date, and I do not feel a connection. But when he pulls into my driveway and asks if he can use the restroom, I think, who am I to refuse a man when nature calls? I lead him inside and point him in the direction of the hall bathroom. I walk to the kitchen and pull out a bottle of wine from the fridge. I think, as soon as he leaves, I'm going to open this bad boy and watch terrible television until I fall asleep, content and alone. Suddenly, a loud thud erupts from the back of the house. I walk into the hallway. Everything okay? I ask to the closed door. A moment passes before Josh opens the door. I'm sorry, I broke it, he says. Broke what? I ask and step closer. Josh turns to let me in, and once I am inside, he moves behind me. I feel a surge of panic. Pins and needles on my neck. The hairs on my arms stand at attention. I turn to look at Josh. Something shiny flashes in his hand. His arm swings down. The blade catches my skin above the elbow. I try to scream, but it's too late. His hand covers my mouth, and all at once I am being pushed down, down, until my cheek is pressed against the cold bathroom tiles. Josh straddles me. His knife tears through my clothes. All at once I am naked, a blade is at my throat, and Josh is thrusting inside of me. I grow numb. It is as if I am outside my body, and I can see the rape happening as if it were happening to someone else. He leaves, and I remain curled up on the cold bathroom floor. I pull myself up and look in the mirror. I don't recognize the reflection staring back at me. I touch the mirror. Yes, it's me. The waves returned with a vengeance. The demons of the night will not give me rest. I fear this time I will not make it back to shore. Diagnosis. My therapist says the whole out-of-body experience was my way of dealing with the situation. The brain has remarkable defenses for coping with trauma. I love my therapist. I found her after contacting a local place called Women Helping Women. It took me years to make that call, but I'm glad that I did. I'm officially diagnosed with PTSD. My PTSD is complex. I have so many traumas that treatment is not easy. My therapist believes my first trauma was hearing at age 13 the diagnosis of my mother's cancer. I work so hard to manage my triggers and ground myself. I am aware of some triggers, but others, well, they just happen. Pre-election. I am 45, and the lead up to the 2016 United States presidential election causes me emotional and physical havoc. Donald Trump triggers me constantly. I see through him. I see in him the men of my past. I try to tell others, but they shrug off my words and they treat me as if I am paranoid. Am I paranoid? And now, the demons of the night are visiting constantly again. They will not find me unarmed. I have met friends online, women who have stories similar to my own, but different. In the beginning, we were there only to support one another, not anymore. Since Trump's win, we have had to begin to organize. We sign petitions, we call politicians, we march, we fight. I have thousands of life preservers surrounding me, and I no longer have the fear of drowning. It has taken me years to find my voice. I will die before I lose it again. A Safer Shore, Elizabeth Martin from Cincinnati, Ohio. That story is many of us. That story is millions of us. But we have each other now. And we don't need to look back. We only need to look forward. There's a very wise woman very recently who said that we are stronger together. And I do truly believe that. We are very nasty women, and we are very much stronger together. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. Thank you, Elizabeth, for allowing me to be your voice. It is my pleasure. Good night.